Hello everyone, welcome back to Pesca Vegan. Today I'm going to be making a kid-friendly vegan meal, a go-to pretty much for anyone that's crossing over and having a hard time with their kids. You know, when it comes to vegan meals, everyone knows it's like a bunch of vegetables most kids don't like, and it's just hard to just really get that full switch over. So today I'm going to be making a goulash, kid-friendly, not too much added in there, and let's just see how it goes. Okay, so to start we have roasted garlic marinara sauce, our Beyond Meat. We have some garlic powder, pepper, parsley, oregano, Italian seasoning, and we have some adobe. I don't normally like to add salt, but again, to your discretion, you can do that for you and your family. Okay, so I'm going to start off by boiling some water, putting that temperature on high. And I'm also going to, well, while that's getting ready for the boil, I'm going to start the Beyond Meat, and I'm going to put that on about like 6.5. Let me see. The main thing is you don't want to overcook this meat. That's what I have learned using it in the past. We're going to use vegan butter instead of olive oil simply because this is plant-based and you don't want to have like greasy meat. It's not like, you know, when you would do ground beef or ground turkey and you have to like, you know, strain everything. That's not the case here. So kind of like just cooking it to perfection, nothing to drain. So that's what we're going to start off using. I don't really want it to be too much of this, honestly. But keep in mind, it does not make its own grease at all. So. Ready, so we're gonna just let this cook and get warm. I hope you guys' day was as great as mine. I've been on a spiritual journey lately, practicing peace and meditating, trying to get to that like more frequently. You know, just manifesting things I want in my life, and so far things has been happening the way that I expect them to and want them to. So while it's warming up, I'm going to just do a slight sprinkle across the pot of the adobe. Same with the oregano. I don't like try to over season it, but you know, there's all the seasoning packs. The holes are differently on them, so sometimes they come out too much and sometimes it's too little. Okay, you got your oregano, parsley, got some pepper. The kids always think when I add pepper, I'm making things spicy. There's some garlic powder, which I feel like you can never have too much of. It like seasons things to me without even adding direct salt. Oh, what do you know? This is a brand new seasoning pack. Let's get that out of here. And I'm using Italian seasoning because the whole point of meatless meat, you kind of want to season it with things that you would normally season your regular meats with, you know what I mean? So that's the goal here. Use a spatula instead, it's kind of easier that way. And I'm going to add another scoop of butter. I don't like to do it in the beginning because I like to get it seared a little bit. And in this process, because it's a little more warmer, I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to turn it up to 8. So that's like 2 levels from high. And we're just getting it going. One thing I like to do, simply because the grounds, the meatless meats in general, are pretty much like tongue-tied. They're already done. So you're more warming things and creating a texture that you want. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so this is pretty warm, but I want it hot, of course. I just want to make sure I'm keeping up with the temperature. You'll kind of see when you're overcooking like these meatless grounds. All of them come differently, but it'll get mushy. it'll get really mushy, so that's really something to worry about. I kind of like to put the sauce inside of the meat so that can like simmer to itself a little. But before even doing that, I definitely taste test it first before I get the kids to. And that's pretty good. But it's not hot enough, so I'm going to add a little more of adobe into this. And again, I don't like to like really add the amount of seasonings you should put into your meal, you know, because that is whatever you would like it to be. Everyone's palate is definitely different. So the thing with the vegan butter is it can dry up quicker because you're not dealing with fatty, I don't know if you call them saturated fats, fatty fats, fat, whatever. You're not dealing with like, you know, fatty creamers and dairy products anymore, you know. So things are like, it's definitely better to just cook it this way. We're going to add our sauce. And I normally just add a whole can to the thing. And I also get a little water. I just want to get the rest of the sauce out of there. A good way to not have like super thick sauce. Okay, so just take this, you know, off the sauce. I mean, taste it from the, you know what I'm saying. Tongue tied because this is so good. I'm going to add a half of this, so I would say about a scoop and a half to get rid of that taste that comes in the sauces, or the red sauces, I should be exact. Okay, so this has definitely simmered down a little bit, or boiled down. I'm going to add some sugar, because what is spaghetti without any sugar? I just kind of go across and I taste test. Okay, so the water is boiling, so now we're going to point our camera to getting this situated. I only used one bag of the meatless grounds, so it doesn't really require a whole lot of noodles, especially knowing that I'm just making it for the kids. That's what makes a big difference. So I'm going to pour a cup and a half, because I don't want the sauce to be like overpowered basically. And that should be enough, a cup and a half. We still have our meat simmering. It's not really simmering, I guess it's like just on the lower form on the stove. Once it's in the sauce, it's like kind of hard for it to get mushy, I guess. But you see, I was looking kind of meaty. Meatless meaty. Great crossover meal again, guys. This is definitely something for kids. Those complicated kids at that, because I have some picky eaters. Okay, so here we have our strained macaroni noodles, and we're going to then join it along with our sauce. And this is like perfect, especially knowing like kids. Kids would just eat sauce and noodles, okay? Like, they're so simple, and I had to come to that conclusion. Yeah, my kids do not eat like me at all, and that's fine. But I'm going to do things, you know, specifically for them that I know that they like, you know, as far as foods as well. You know, I may not like sauce and noodles or, you know, this style of eating, but it's good to give your kids what they want sometimes too. It's not all about us. And that's really the kind of mom that I am. And this is the finished product. And what do you know? Here goes kid-friendly vegan goulash. Okay? And listen, your kid will love you for this, especially knowing that you're thinking more about their health. Thank you for watching Pesca Vegan channel, guys. Again, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever. But my main thing is your feedback. It really matters to me what you guys think. And I definitely want to just improve my channel. So give me some suggestions, anything you guys would like me to make, you know, that sort of thing. Have a good one, everyone.